Whenever you feel like you could lighten your load. When you feel so stressed out that you might just explode. Well, here's what you can do when you're feeling blue. Come on, gather around so you can see some comedy for you and me. So sit back, relax, and enjoy our show. We're Giggles and Bits. Giggles and Bits, guys. Giggles and Bits. Giggles and Bits. Giggles and Bits. And GBG. We're Giggles and Bits.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for spending your Friday evening with us, Giggles and Bits. I am Mr. Miller, the director, and I am so thankful you are here with us. We are so excited to share some improv, some made-up stuff, and just really have a little bit of fun on a December evening with you all. I thank you so much for taking time out of your lives to be here and be with us. I will ask of you, if you so choose, if you can, we are obviously streaming this for free online, but everything comes with a cost, as they say. If you have it within your ability to throw a couple of bones our way, I'm going to drop a link in the chat. And I would very much appreciate a little bit of support for the work that these kids have done and the program that we have at Warren. So if you can do that, that's great. If not, enjoy the show regardless. We're not here for me to blabber on about this, that, or the other. We are here for the members of Giggles and Bits. So I'm going to get out of the way, and I want you to stand up, to cheer, to scream, so they can hear it wherever you are. Giggles and Bits.
I'm Joshua.
I'm Rachel.
I'm Wilson.
I'm Lulu.
I'm Intrida.
I'm Jenna.
I'm Drew.
I'm Gabby.
I'm Jay.
I'm Becca.
And I'm Maddox. And
we are Giggles and Bits.
Let's go!
Hello, folks, and welcome to our very first improv game, Good, Bad, and Ugly, which is a game where we have our three experts, which are going to be played by Jenna and Trita and Maddox. And they are going to be answering some questions on topics that you guys have given us. So first, we have Jenna is going to be giving good advice, and Trita is going to be giving bad advice, and Maddox is quite fittingly going to be giving ugly advice. So this is Good, Bad, and Ugly, GBG. Well, hello and welcome to the Bird Chat, our weekly show where we answer your most pressing questions about our feathered friends in the sky. This week's topic is how to get penguins to like you. And now we will have our first expert on the topic introduce themselves.
Hello, I am Lilith, the expert in all things, not just penguins.
Thank you, Lilith. Very interesting. Now, our next expert, will you please introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Kenny. I love listening to songs, and I also am an expert in reading To Kill a Mockingbird, so I know a lot about birds.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And for our final expert, how about you?
Hey, I'm Bill. I'm 6'3", I'm 12 pounds, and I'm a conspiracy theorist. I don't think birds are real, but I'm here to talk about them.
Those dimensions and sentiments are mildly concerning, but let's just push on. Let's get our first question from our first fan. Call in, please.
Hi, I had a question. I'm a little confused. I thought that this show was about birds, and then you said penguin, and I was like, penguins can't fly, so they're not birds. So I was just like confused because like it doesn't make sense. Like it's not a bird.
Great
Like, can you
question.
tell me what a penguin is?
Great, wonderful question. I'm going to have our first expert start us off with that.
Well, you see, even though they cannot fly, they are still technically considered to be birds. They have wings, they have feet, they have all of the necessary things that a bird needs.
Thank you, Lilith. Penny?
I'm Kenny, by the way, but
Sorry, Kenny.
it's okay. Anyways, I will tell you that professor or whoever she is, whatever she's saying is wrong, because I've read about birds on like books, and birds fly and penguins walk. Like, we can flap too. Are we birds? No. It's just the people that fly that are birds.
Interesting take, Kenny. Thank you. Finally, what was your name again, sir? I'm sorry.
It was Bill, but don't worry, names are just social constructs that the government uses to order us. So
Okay, then. Non-social construct. Will you please answer the question?
Okay. So birds, birds. They fly sometimes. Ostriches, penguins. They don't fly. But
Yeah.
besides the point, you see, penguins. I've never seen a penguin, so like I have no evidence that they do exist, like all birds. And I've never seen any videos or pictures of them because I don't use the internet because I don't want the government spying on me. So, birds may fly, they might not fly, but in reality, does it all matter?
Some very vaguely valid points were made. Thank you. Next caller, please.
Hi, my name is my name's Lewis, and I really like the penguins that you guys are talking about, and I think they're cool, and they're black and white, and they're so cool, and I want you to get one as a pet, but and my mom says no though, because my mommy's a big bossy jerk, and so I'm trying to use this to like prove her wrong and prove that penguins are cool and should be pets. Yeah,
Well,
thank you. I'm Lewis.
Thank you, Lewis. I appreciate the enthusiasm. Lilith, can you start us off? What do you think about that?
Well, according to society and more likely also the law, penguins are not pets. And if you have a penguin as a pet, you will more likely than not get hunted down by animal control.
And very valid concerns you have. Thank you for reminding us. Kenny, what do you think? I'd like to hear your thoughts.
Okay, I grew up watching Disney. I even have Disney Plus, by the way. And I grew up watching Disney, and I love to watch the Penguin Birds movies. So penguins are awesome. That's just one. And my mom also doesn't want me to get penguins as a pet. So what I do is, well, I don't have enough money to do this, but if you have enough money, mister, I think that you should sneak a penguin into your house. Like, that one movie where it's like how to raise a dragon or something, where like they bring in the dragon and they have it in their house. You do that with your penguin, and then if it's grown, your mom can't say anything about it. That would be animal abuse. So
Well,
I think that's
I do try to stay impartial on the show. I know birds are a very controversial topic. I will agree with you. Penguins are awesome. Also, maybe we should respect our mothers. Let's teach some good values on the show. But Bill, what do you think?
Penguins, again, who knows, right? Anyways, when it comes to pets, it's unclassified really by the government. What can be classified as a pet? You can have anything as pets, dogs, hamsters, rabbits, people. Anyways, don't check my house. Anyways, when it comes to penguins, I think they like it warm, they like it hot, depends on the breed, based on what I've researched. And anything can be a pet. So, just have fun. Have fun, man.
Okay. This is a fun show, but make sure you do your own research, please. Thank you. I think we do have time for one more question. Can we have our final caller, please?
Yes. I am currently a student studying to become an ornithologist. We are watching Mr. Popper's Penguins to learn more about penguins. Very educational movie. I was wondering how you become a family like Mr. Popper to a bunch of penguins. How to get them to like you that much? Would that be possible?
Very good question. Lilith, what do you think?
You'll need a lot of fish, a lot of snow, maybe some ice, and probably also a place for the penguins to stay.
I mean, solid. Sounds about right. That all checks out. What do you think, Kenny?
Popper penguin, I've never heard about it, but I'll tell you that if you want to raise a family of penguins, you're probably going to want to watch Frozen, you know, that bond between Elsa and Anna. And it's also like snow, so penguins like snow. So just like stream Frozen every day. And then maybe like call for penguins, just call. And if you call loud enough, it might go to Antarctica because everyone's online. So I think that's what you should do.
Yeah, let's be a bit careful about getting information from movies, but overall, that was interesting. Thank you for your advice. Bill, finally.
So, you want to know how to catch a penguin, huh? Why didn't you ask the first time? Oh, man. So, I've got this, like, 7-step plan. So, what you got to do first is you got to get a barrel of sardines. You gotta cut them up into a bunch of little bits. And then you got to let it sit outside for about 4 days. You got to really let it ferment, you know? You got to let it get nice, and you want to smell it through your like second story bathroom, you know? And then once that's out there, you want to take that 150 pound barrel of sardines. You want to put it in a suitcase, and you want to take it on a plane, like Delta Airlines. They might charge you like $100 extra to like make the plane extra safe so you can get it on there, because you know, plane industries are like a bunch of pigs, and they charge you for stuff that doesn't make any sense. But anyways, you get the thing on the plane, right? And then you take it to Antarctica because planes go there. They just don't want to tell us. And you dump it in the water and you watch them all come to you.
I want to be very clear, we do not endorse Delta Airlines on the show. Bill, do you have experience with this?
You know, you know, you know.
That response is concerning. Thank you anyway, and we will see you next time on Bird Chat. Goodbye.
Hello, everybody. My name is Jay, and I'm going to be hosting our next game, which we like to call TED Talks, also known as PowerPoint Karaoke. In this game, one actor is going to be giving a PowerPoint presentation that they have never seen before and have to give a whole presentation based on something that you guys left in the chat. So our first presenter will be Joshua, and for Joshua, I am seeing women's rights and men's lefts. GBG.
Hello, my name is Ted, and this is my talk. As you know, we are going to be talking about women's rights and men's left, a very controversial yet important topic. Please, let's get started, shall we? What is your favorite fruit? You see, this is a crucial topic in understanding men's lefts and women's rights. Because first, you have to understand women's lefts and men's rights. 10% peach. The peach represents the fruit of the man's left. The banana, 30%. 30% of all bananas are on a woman's right. If the woman looks to the right, there's a 30% chance she will see a banana. Grapes, 27%, but on the woman's left. Oranges are 13% on the man's right. And pineapples, well, pineapples 20% that they're just in front of you on any occasion, because who does not have a pineapple in front of them? I know I do right now. Next slide, please. 42%. 42% of all women are right-handed. 42% of all men are also right-handed. True fact. Now you see, over to the right is a very fine woman, and over to the left is a very nice man. You see, the one dog is very, very disturbed by the other dog smiling, or more accurately, what the dog is smiling at. The dog is currently smiling at another woman looking at a pineapple and holding it with her right hand. You see, normally you'd think this would be okay, but it's not, because on the woman's right hand, there is supposed to be a banana, if you recall. And so it really just differs the statistics, which is very obscene. And the man is like, what? How? Next slide. Yes. So as you can see, this is a common yoga class that one might take, joined by a nice chicken, a cow, and a weird-looking man, who is in fact an alien from Mars. As you could see, there are some kids, some women, some men. They're all to each other's left or right. Next slide. If opportunity doesn't knock, build a door. If opportunity doesn't knock, build a door. Milton Berle. First time I heard this quote was from Eleanor Rigby. After the wedding, I met her and she told me that you do not often get a knock on the door from opportunity, and so you must build your door. And that is when I learned that women's rights and men's lefts are the most important thing in life. Thank you, and next time I hope you join me for a talk on men's lefts and women's ups. Thank you very much and have a great day.
Ladies and gentlemen, what we are going to be playing now is something we like to call New Choice, a game of big decision. Maddox and Gabby here will be given an idea for a scene, and they'll be playing out the scene like usual, making big choices along the way. However, if Jenna and Jay do not like these big choices, they can change it in the drop of the hat just by saying so. Gabby, you will be given a new choice by Jenna, and Maddox, you'll be given a new choice by Jay. Your topic is chewing gum. That is your word for your scene. That is one word, apparently. All right, good luck. This is New Choice, GBG.
Oh, God. Come on. Who puts gum on the sidewalk? It's stuck on my shoe again. Oh.
I mean, we can try and take it off. It's not a huge issue.
It's in all the creases and stuff. I just got these shoes yesterday.
Wait, Jim, are those the $100 shoes I bought you yesterday?
Yes.
Why are you wearing them today? Like, I asked you to wear them on our date.
Who buys shoes and just doesn't wear them? Obviously, I'm going to wear them. They're shoes. They go on your feet.
But I bought them for a special occasion. Why did you ruin them? Like,
I know you did. Okay, I know they just looked so wonderful. I wanted to wear them at all times.
New choice.
I thought they didn't look good, so I thought that if I walked around and covered them in mud, then maybe they would look better. But then I stepped in gum, and now they're just ruined. It's gum's everywhere. I don't know what to do.
I spent so much money on those shoes just for you, just for a special occasion, and you're saying they're ugly? That
New
is
choice.
I spent so little money on those shoes. I told you they were $100, but they were truly $1. But you still ruin them? That's so rude.
Well, it does make me feel a little bit better that the shoes were only $1 because I did ruin them with gum. But maybe they're not doomed. Okay, do you have any ideas? What can we do to get this gum off the shoe?
I mean, they're white shoes, so we can use bleach to clean it out, like with a sponge or something.
Bleach? That's gonna ruin the shoes more. I mean, they're not
New
all
choice.
white. They've got. Okay, maybe it could work, but only if my feet stay on them, so I can feel the burn. I mean, we'll have to get the right bleach, right? And then we'll have to get one of those containers like in Breaking Bad. Right?
I have an idea. My mom, at her house, which we're going to, she has special soap that can get anything out. We can use that, just rub it across the shoe, and it should work.
New choice.
Okay.
My dad has this weird formula that he keeps in the garage for some reason that he uses to clean his car. I'm betting that would work on your shoes.
Okay, but cars have like metal and paint. This is cloth and fabric? Are you
Same
positive that this is?
difference. It's
I
it's
don't
it's
think they're
gonna
the same
work.
difference. I don't think they're the same difference here.
It's same difference. They're gonna work. It's gonna work. Just trust the process.
But what if it like ruins the $1
New
shoes more?
choice.
Like I really. Okay, I think I'm gonna do this because honestly, I hate these shoes so much. I would really like them to disintegrate. I hope it doesn't work. But let's go. Come on. Okay.
Well, okay, we're gonna go try them. Like, what else could happen?
New choice.
Okay.
I mean, let's not try them. I don't want to ruin the $1 shoes I spent and bought you. So,
Okay.
do you have any other ideas how we could get the
Maybe
gum off?
Maybe we could find a toddler. They like gum, right? They give me like pay them or something to like pull it off piece by piece or something.
I mean, how much? I mean, we could pay $5 to a child and they would gladly do it. They like money.
What do toddlers need? What do toddlers like these days? Toys, cars,
Chewing gum. Maybe that's why
they
it's
like
on your
chewing
shoe.
gum. Yeah, that's why we're asking a toddler to take the gum off my shoe. But
Maybe
like,
they can eat it off your shoe.
Eat it off my shoe. Okay, they might need a little bit more money for that. You know, they might need
$10?
$10.
New choice.
Maybe. Yeah, $10 is not. I don't like that very much. $10 is bad.
More or less? Should we go 100? I think 100 is way too much.
Like, you know,
I think $100 is perfect. It would make up for the money that I didn't spend on your shoes.
That makes sense. Well, in that case, it'd be $99, but it's fine. I'll take I'll take $1 out of my piggy bank. It'll be okay. I've just been saving that for the past 12 years. It's okay.
Yeah.
So the plan is we're gonna like pay a toddler $100. He's gonna eat the gum off my shoe.
Yeah.
And then what? We're gonna like work out our like relationship issues because we're obviously having some problems if you're buying me $1 shoes.
We should probably go to therapy.
New choice.
We should probably go see a psychiatrist and and maybe get some medicine to figure out our issues. Maybe that will help. I'm not sure though.
I mean, I guess anyone who has to like pay toddlers to chew the gum off the bottom of their shoes probably needs one, right?
Maybe we need a.
You know, I think that's a good idea, but it's probably because you're crazy. So you should go by yourself. We'll save some money. I'll stay back. So.
I find that extremely rude.
You know, well, I hear what you say when you're sleeping at night. It's just a lot of, you know, it's kind of an unnatural, you know. So I think you should go see one. You might need some medication for that.
Okay, that maybe this relationship wasn't a good idea.
New choice.
Yeah, probably not.
Maybe this relationship was a great idea. You're pointing out all my problems in front of nobody.
Yeah, the sole point of our relationship was to solely make you as a better person, and I was gonna leave.
Yeah, so. I feel that. Thank you you so much.
And scene. Great job, everyone. Good job.
All right, we are going to jump into our next game, Late to Work. So, the person who is late to work today is Drew. Why is he late to work? He doesn't know, but Lulu and Rachel do. So they're going to be helping out Drew by miming and acting out the scene. And Becca is going to try and get the answer out of Drew, however she can. So we're going to send Drew into a breakout room so he doesn't know why he's late to work. So he is going to leave now. He's gone? He's gone. Okay, cool. So based off the suggestions, the reason why Drew is late to work, sorry, I cannot read for the life of me. My dog buried my car in the backyard. That is the reason why Drew is late to work. Does that sound good? Yeah? Yeah, okay. So the location where we work at is a school. I will tell Drew that when we get back, and then we'll start. So can Drew come back, please? Oh, there he is. All right, Drew, you ready?
I am ready.
All right. You are in a school. That's your job. And GBG.
Boss, I am so sorry I'm late. It's been such a rough morning this morning.
Mr. Jones, this is completely and utterly unacceptable. You were 45 minutes late to your 47-minute class. Oh, buddy, this is real good. You better tell me why you're late, huh?
I have a perfectly reasonable explanation. Mm-hmm. There was a dog, and the dog was... It's my dog, actually. It's my dog. And it's a very cute dog and stuff, but I had to shovel because because I had to bury something, but that's not important.
It's not important?
That part's not important. It's
okay.
So I have a dog, and the dog was shoveling and trying to like bury.
Hold on. I'm gonna have to stop you. Guys, what are you doing? Come on, you're supposed to be in class, huh?
I'm going to the nurse because I hurt my back.
And I am the nurse.
Great. Fine. Whatever. Continue, Mr. Jones. I'd really want to hear this.
Yeah. Yes. Of course. It's a fantastic story. You're gonna laugh at the end of this, I swear.
I hope I don't.
Yeah, okay. So there's a dog, and it's my dog, and it was trying to dig something up in my.
Wait, how is it physically possible for your dog to dig up something?
It was going like this.
Okay.
Yes,
hey, don't be condescending to me. I am your principal.
Ma'am, I am not being condescending. I'm just trying to help move the story along so that I can help properly explain why I'm so late.
Fine.
So, my dog was digging something up, and then, it started driving my car. Yes, it was so strange. But then I took it out of the car, and it doesn't matter. So then I found a car in.
Hold on. Your dog can't drive a car, but your dog can dig a hole. Okay, that part makes sense. Where does the car and the hole, where does that come together? Because you're really starting to lose me here.
That's where I was going to keep going. The car was actually in the hole.
Okay.
Yes, my dog was digging up a car.
Okay, hold on one more time. I have to stop you. Guys, come on. What happened to the nurse? Come on, tell me. Do you want me to fire you too? Because I swear to God I will.
I'm bandaging her ankle, clearly, look.
Yeah, but it hurts, so I keep, pushing her away.
It's very difficult. I'm not very good at my job.
Yeah,
that's pretty damn clear.
You hired me, I mean...
You know what? I am at my wit's end. You better hurry this up, Mr. Jones, because I swear.
I swear it's a perfectly reasonable story. So the dog there was a car in the hole that the dog was digging up, and the dog was trying to bury the car in the hole. It was burying my car in the hole.
All right.
Yes, and then that is why I was late.
All right, so you're telling me that the dog dug a hole, put your car in it, then filled it up with dirt, and that's why you're late to work.
You got it, Coach.
All right, well, you know what? Don't let it happen again. I mean, I guess that's a little reasonable, and I guess I can give you one pass, but
it's
one
pretty
more
funny
strike
though, right?
and you're out, bud.
It's pretty funny though, right? The whole story.
I'm not laughing.
Yes, ma'am.
And scene. Nice job, guys.
All right, everybody, we're going to come back for another TED Talk now. Our next presenter will be Becca, and Becca will again be given a presentation she has never seen before, and your presentation will be about the history of Microsoft Word fonts. GVG!
Hey guys, my name is Chad, and I'm here to tell you about Microsoft Word. Yeah, bro, let's get this thing started. Okay, now this is really rich. So it's a little known fact that Microsoft Word was actually created by the Egyptians, right? So the Egyptians decided, because they were so civilized and so futuristic, right, with their cool pyramids, that they decided to create Microsoft Word. So they realized that the angle of the sun powered some solar panels, which made Microsoft go fast or slow. So the shady side of the pyramid is obviously smaller because less sunlight, duh, and sunny side is more. And obviously the sky is full sun, so power. Next slide. Okay, this is actually the accuracy percent that Microsoft worked because it was ancient Egypt, right? So 9 and 75%, that is the level that Microsoft Word actually worked. But only the Pharaoh got to have it because, like, rad. Next slide. Okay, so I don't know if you knew this, but there are also elephants in ancient Egypt, and they would carry the solar panels on their backs, and that is how Microsoft Word was powered. Next slide. So, you know, there was a lot of war in ancient Egypt. And when all the other people came in and started to like invade Pharaoh's like, hey dude, that's not rad. And he started saying, oh my God, because they were stealing the solar panels that like powered Microsoft Word, man! So unchill. Next slide. And you know what they said? They said sorry, and they gave it back because the ancient Egyptians were so rad because they came up with Microsoft Word. End of TED Talk. Peace out, homies. Stay gold.
Hello, everyone. So for our next game, this game will involve 3 actors, Josh, Becca, and Wilson, and they will be played a 1-minute scene from a silent film that they have no idea what's on it. I will be assigning them characters at random, and they will have to play them. So for this scene, Josh, you are top of tank guy. Becca, you are a woman. And Wilson, you are the other tank guy. GBG.
What is that there?
Oh, hello, Cancer. How you doing today?
Hi, honey. How you doing? Looking quite fine.
Oh, thank you. You know, you're looking not too bad yourself, sir.
Do you have my bunny? Or my dog? Or my rat?
Look.
Well, you know, I have them at home.
Well, I need them now. I drove all this tank all the way out here just to get them from you.
Hey, that's my girlfriend you're talking to. What are you doing?
Oh, shut up, Tim. I don't love you.
Hey, she cheated on me.
You know what?
Oh, well, go get my...
Oh, well, there she goes again.
Adios, muchachos.
I want my bunny.
I never loved you.
Hello, everyone, and this is going to be a new game that we're doing called Objection. The way this game works is I'm going to be a judge, and there's going to be 4 actors. It's going to be Rachel, Lulu, Josh, and Antrita. And so what is going to happen is they're going to be arguing pretty much. So we're going to have a topic come up for us to argue about. It is going to start with Josh beginning the argument. And then if somebody has an objection where they disagree with what he is saying, they say objection and say what they think is wrong with the statement. I, as a judge, can say overruled, meaning the person who was originally talking continues to talk, or sustained, where the person who objected now gets to talk about whatever they want. It doesn't matter if it was the original topic or some brand new topic they think of in their head. Our topic today is going to be... what is our topic today going to be? Hold the phone. I do not remember where they put the topics.
It's going to be noodles.
It will be noodles. Or rockets. We're going to stick with rockets. We're going to do rockets. All right, everybody. GBG.
All right, let's get down to the business. Rockets, they pollute our system. One shot's in the sky, they could blow up. One shot's in the sky, so they could fall right down and kill millions. Rockets are dangerous. Rockets should be expired. Rockets are horrible. Rockets should die. There is no other exception. No one can say anything else because rockets suck.
Objection. Rockets don't die. They're not real.
Sustained.
They don't have life.
Sustained.
Well, I really love Hairspray. I love the musical, but I'm not talking about the musical. I'm talking about Tresemme Hairspray. And it is so awesome because I've never used it, but it's just like beside me.
Objection!
And it's always just...
How do you know it's awesome if you've never had it?
It's overruled.
Well, I will tell you, it's awesome because I read the reviews on Yelp, and Yelp reviews are the best. I use them for everything.
Yelp is very unreliable because only angry people write Yelp reviews.
Overruled. Everyone on Yelp is true. Continue.
I know, exactly. I write reviews on Yelp.
Objection. I don't like her headphones.
Overruled. Continue.
These headphones are awesome, by the way. I got them at this store called Blue Buy. It's not Best Buy. It's like right beside my house.
Objection.
And I used to go there every...
She is exhibiting all sorts of bias right now.
Sustained.
Okay, so you know what's really, really gets my goat? Okay, so there is finally some gluten-free restaurants, you know, like finally enough where like I have a few choices to eat. But you know what doesn't exist? There is absolutely no gluten-free drive-through food. I can't find it. If you find it, let me know, but it just doesn't exist.
Objection. I have been in a car with you in a drive-through and we've gotten McDonald's fries and you have eaten them.
Overruled.
French fries don't count because they're automatically gluten-free. It is only a gluten-free drive-through place if there is as many options for me as there are for someone who isn't gluten-free. You're not a gluten-free fast food place if you don't have gluten-free buns. Lettuce wraps absolutely do not count, and they don't count if they're not toasted.
Objection. I have a peanut allergy.
Sustained.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to take this time to address the elephant in the room.
Objection. There is no elephant in the room.
Sustained.
All right. So I went to a zoo once when I was 6, and it was one of the best and worst terrifying days of my entire life because I saw a lion for the first time ever. And it was so exciting. But then there were pigeons like all around, and I wasn't sure why they weren't in cages. Why wouldn't you put animals at the zoo in a cage? Like, that doesn't make any
Objection.
sense.
Pigeons shouldn't be in cages because birds need to have freedom.
Overruled.
Exactly, because they have other birds in cages at the zoo, so why aren't there pigeons? That makes no sense. I felt so scared for my entire life that day.
Objection.
Because they were just pigeons.
A pigeon should not be in cages because pigeons are people too.
Sustained.
Pigeons are people too. 2020, I'm running for pigeon mayor. Pigeons are people too, so are penguins.
Objection.
Pigeons.
Objection. The 2020 election is over.
Sustained.
Okay, well, I really love my legal pads. They're right beside me every day. And okay, let me tell you about this one time that I was writing on my legal pad with my blue ink pen. And
Objection.
You know that it's blue ink.
Purple ink is better.
Overruled. Purple ink sucks.
Purple ink sucks, yes. Because purple is a mix of, well, it's not a mix of blue, but it's just like the overrated blue.
Make up your mind.
Sustained.
All right. Speaking of mind, the mind is crazy. You could be thinking about this thing or that thing. The mind controls everything.
Objection.
You see your sight.
I'm not crazy.
It's overruled.
Yeah. Good decision, Judge. Anyway, your brain controls everything.
Objection. I don't think it was a good decision.
Overruled. Josh, continue.
Thank you. You have so many senses. The first 5. Sight, see,
Objection.
looking,
5
viewing.
is not so many.
Objection. Viewing is not well, sight is a sense, not viewing.
Both are overruled. Josh, please continue.
As I was saying, sight, viewing, seeing, looking, and staring.
Objection. Viewing and seeing are the same thing.
No, you can see somebody, but do you really view
Seeing
them?
and viewing are
overruled.
one.
Josh, continue.
Thank you. As I was saying, your mind is important because it is the most important
Objection.
organ in your body
Minds
and
aren't important
everything.
because nothing matters.
Objection! Josh can't win!
Yes!
That is it.
Yes! Woo! The mind, power of the mind.
Josh has won the game. Congratulations, Josh.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
It's been an honor to be your judge.
I lost my title to Josh.
Yes, you did.
Rude.
All right, everybody, we have one final TED Talk for you guys. This one will be hosted by Wilson. And Wilson, you will be giving a presentation on, this is a little dark. You're going to give a presentation on coping with death and despair. Good luck. GBG.
Yes, hello. You can call me Will. It's short for William J. Barnum. And something that I am very, very knowledgeable of is the concept of death. And I'd love to talk to you about that today. Next slide. Now, this chart right here is a percentage of how many people die in their lifetime. You can see the Pac-Man formation, the yellow version right there. That is how many people die in their lifetime. And this little sliver over here, this little red part, this little mouth of the Pac-Man is the percentage of people that don't pass away, which is actually a new part of human that is evolving from the previous human age and era where people actually pass away, which is nice because I am in that percentage, and so I am never going to pass away, which is great for me, and it makes me a higher above human being than everybody else. Next slide. Yes, 58%. Now, calling back to the previous slide of the Pac-Man, that is the percentage of people who have to cope with people passing away, which is a very hard process. To get serious for a second, not everything lasts forever. And sometimes things end, and you have to cope with that. You have to deal with that. But luckily for me, I don't ever have to deal with that. I don't ever have to deal with my family crying because of me passing away, because I will never pass away. Next slide. Yes, so this is my pet raccoon. His name is Ralph. I have him right now. He's sleeping right now. He is also among the percentage that will never pass away. I'm working on a chemical right now that I'm going to put in every animal alive on the planet to hopefully help them survive and hopefully not pass away so that their raccoon families do not cry. That would be very sad. Next slide. Yes, this is my reaction to the first time I discovered that I wasn't going to die. I was like this to death. A very simple concept, if you will, death. Once you die, everything is gone. And now that I don't have the ability to pass away and make others sob and weep for years to come, I say no to death. I say no to death. Next slide. Yes. A Smooth Sea Never Made a Skilled Sailor by Franklin D. Roosevelt. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be my name right there. I said this quote back in 1964 when I was first born. These were my first words, actually. A smooth sea never made a skilled sailor. Now, as I was being conceived, I was saying these words because I already knew that I wasn't going to pass away. I made it my mission to make it so that I do not pass away. And that is exactly what I did. I don't know who this Franklin D. Roosevelt is. I don't know who that is. Probably not very important. Obviously, I'm not going to die, so that is all that matters. Thank you so much for coming to my TED Talk today, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good day.
Let's give it up once again for Giggles and Bits. Cheer so loud in your home you irritate the neighbors. That would be a joyful thing. Thank you for coming out this evening. We do have one more game to play, but before we get to that, just a couple of items of business to take care of. Number one, This is traditionally the point of the show where we would invite our Giggles alumni on stage, and they would join in us for a game. Obviously, we can't do that, but I know there are some Giggles alum in the chat, and there's some Warren Theater love in the chat. So I just want to give a shout out to them. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for continuing to support the place where you've got your theatrical start, and I hope you all are doing well. For all of you, take a moment, please, to support us. Smash that like button. Give us a subscribe. All of those things. Apparently, those are things that people say when they're live streaming. If you're still here, I'm assuming that you've enjoyed the show, in which case I'm going to make an ask again. I'll put a donation link in the chat. And if you have any money that you can spare for us, we would very much appreciate it. If you're still here and you didn't enjoy the show, A, I admire your fortitude, but B, you realize we really could use your support. We need to improve. So please, if you can spare any money at all, we would very much appreciate it. And we thank you in advance. We have our final game of the evening. It is a competition. We are going to play King of the Hill. And there's actually 3 different competitions built into this. So what's going to happen is we're going to have 2 actors up on stage at the time. So if I can have, yes, Josh, and if I can have Rachel come out here to help explain it. And the challenger will have the opportunity to choose the game. There are 3 options. The first is the alphabet game. The way that works is that each line of dialogue has to start with the next letter of the alphabet. For instance, if I said to Josh, "Dude, where's my car?" he could say,
"Elephants at the zoo stole it for bread."
Fudge. So that's the alphabet game. Another option is questions only. This is where every line of dialogue can only be a question. For instance, if I were to say, "Rachel," I didn't plan on doing this, but "Dude, where's my car?"
Where are your keys?
That's a good question. I don't know. So that's how that one works. And then there's a new twist as well. This is called no letter, and it's where each line of dialogue can start with whatever it wants. It can be a question, declarative, informative, whatever you like, but it may not contain a particular letter of the alphabet. So if, for instance, if I were to say M, I could say to Josh, "Dude, where's the car?" And he could reply,
"I don't know."
Beautiful. So that's how this works. Josh being the winner, that means Rachel gets to choose the game.
Let's do questions only.
Questions only. I'm going to get out of here and start the timer. Whomever is leading the pack or wins when the timer runs out is our King of the Hill. GBG.
How was your hair appointment?
Do I have hair now?
Is it short?
Does it look good?
Do you like it long?
Do you think that if I were to go on a date, she'd ask for a second one because my hair looks good?
Do you think it looks good?
Will I ever know?
Will you ever see yourself again?
When I look in the mirror, will I cry?
When you look in the mirror, will you not cry?
Rachel, that's essentially the same question. Get out of here! Wilson, no. You're up! Wilson, what game?
Alphabet game.
Alphabet game. Start with the letter M.
Hi.
Wilson, get out of here! Lulu! What game, Lulu?
No letter.
No letter. Let's go with L. No L's.
Oh my God, I can't understand why you're doing this right now.
I'm doing this because you threw me away.
I never threw you away. I just said, give me a minute and then I'll get
Oh, you said oh, you're out of here. And Trita, what game?
Alphabets only.
Alphabet only. Great. Start with the letter D.
Dude, do you see those zombies? Run.
Extra cheese would help me save from
Josh, that
zombies.
started with like an ah sound. I think you're out of here. Drew, what game?
Let's do no letter.
Great. Let's go with D. We've been playing with that. That sounds fun.
Gosh, I cannot believe that this happened.
I know. Who can have thought that these zombies will be here?
Wait, zombies are coming?
Of course they are.
Oh, and Trita, you're out of here. Jenna, you're up. What game, Jenna?
Let's do no letter.
No letter. Let's go with P.
What are you doing here?
I'm just trying to eat my lunch. Can you chill out?
What are you having for lunch?
I'm having a ham sandwich like I always do.
What do you have on your sandwich?
Lettuce, tomato, onions, ham.
Why are you eating it in a classroom?
Because who cares? What's the teacher going to say?
The teacher might say that you can't eat in here.
All right, new letter. A. You cannot use any A's.
It does really.
Really? That's got an A in it. Drew, you're out of here. Gabby, you're up.
Questions only?
Go for it.
Surgeon, where's my heart?
Where is your heart?
That's the same question. Get out of here, Jenna. Jay, what game?
No letter.
No letter. Go with, oh, golly gee. Let's go with L. L sounds great. Oh, we did L. Oh, well, L.
Hey, how are you?
I am good. And you?
I'm okay. Did you see that?
Why are you okay?
Why am I okay? Are you not okay?
No.
What happened? Is it your mom?
Yes, everything has happened.
Everything? What does everything mean?
Everything. The kitchen, my room, my dog, everything.
H. H is your new letter. Can't use H.
What did your mom
What
do?
has an H? Jay, you're out of here. Becca, what game?
Questions only.
Go for it.
How did you do on the math test?
We had a math test?
I thought it was yesterday.
Wasn't it
That's a statement, but said with a question. You're out of here, Becca. Maddox, what game?
I want the alphabet game, please.
You got it. Start with H.
How did you get here?
I got here just like you.
Just like me. Yeah, you couldn't have possibly done that.
Okay, but I got here just like you.
Let me guess. You climbed up the ladder that I put there?
My mom drove me here, just like your mom did.
Never would I have thought that you would have asked your mom to.
Oh, that's really common, though.
Harry the platypus would hate me right now. He's stuck on the roof and he won't get down.
Did you say Harry the platypus?
I said Perry the platypus.
Oh, okay.
Quickly thinking on your feet there.
You know me.
That started with Sorry, Maddox. I was looking for a reason to get you, and I got you. Josh, you're up.
Let's do the alphabet game again.
Okay, start with W.
Where is my shoe?
Xavier has it. Xavier has it.
You know Xavier?
Zoinks, yes?
And I love Xavier, so I love you. We are best friends now. Let's go find my shoe together.
Bet you can't find Xavier, though.
Could I ever? Xavier? All I have to do is blink twice and he appears.
Doesn't he come when you blink 3 times, though?
Yeah! What does that even mean? Josh, you're out of here. Gabby is our winner. Give it up for Gabby! And ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the entire crew of Giggles and Bits.
Once again, I'm Joshua.
I'm Rachel.
I'm Wilson.
I'm Lulu.
I'm Intrita.
I'm Jenna.
I'm Drew.
I'm Gabby.
I'm Jay.
I'm Becca.
And I'm Maddox.
And
we
are
Giggles and Bits.